Folks, I have I got Terry is it Foldenhauer? Is that the way you say your name, Terry?
Foldenhauer, correct.
Okay, so I've got Terry Foldenhauer on the phone, and Terry works with Blue Nook, who makes the Wasabi batteries that I've been testing. You've seen my videos about, showing how I think they're just awesome products. And so Terry has agreed to talk with me on the phone, so we're going to put a picture of Terry on the screen during these various questions that I asked. First of all, Terry, how is it out in California today?
It's really hot. It's, depending on the reports you read, in the town I live in, it's either 109 or 105.
Hey, listen, you're in San Dimas, is that correct?
We're in a town called Laverne, which is close to San Dimas.
When I saw you call me, I saw San Dimas on there. Do you remember the old movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yes, I do.
Well, weren't they from San Dimas?
Yeah, this is in San Dimas.
That's awesome. Okay, so I could be talking to like one of Bill and Ted's cohorts here. That's one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, I have to say. Okay, well, I don't mean to like get crazy off on that, but it's cool to know kind of a little bit about people, where they're from, and everything. Tell me something. I wanted to talk with you about the batteries and about the company, and just ask a few questions for people who are curious. Like, okay, so Blue Nook, you guys, do you make and market the batteries, or do you just market Wasabi batteries? Do you own them?
Yeah, Wasabi Power is our brand.
Wasabi Power. How did you come up with the name Wasabi?
Our owner came up with that name, and it's because they have Japanese cells. He wanted a name that had a Japanese name, and Wasabi powder is a Japanese product for sushi.
Yeah, and it's very powerful, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Tell him he's brilliant. I love the logo. I love the green. Yeah, so great marketing choices there, guys. So how long has Blue Nook and Wasabi Power been around?
I'm not sure how long Blue Nook has been around altogether. I know it's been over 10 years, but Wasabi Power has been around since about 2008.
So you're not some newcomer on the scene.
Oh, absolutely. We've been around a long time.
Tell me something. The batteries you make really do seem to be superior. I know that a lot of my subscribers suspect that everybody buys the batteries made by the same people and they just repackage them. That's what people seem to think. But that's not true in your case, is it?
No, it's not. Our boss, Mark, looked a long time for a reputable factory, and they work tirelessly to get batteries right for us. Problems with batteries. Mark has a really good working relationship with our factory, and whenever we have any type of concerns, he is constantly emailing them and letting them know what needs to be fixed, what needs to be worked on, what is working. So no, we're not just another vendor that the factory makes batteries for.
Do you have like a research and development department that's trying to come up with new ideas and stuff?
The factory does.
The factory.
They handle all that because they've got all the cameras in house and all the technology to do that. There's a lot of new. Whenever Panasonic or Nikon puts a new battery on the market, the factory is the one that does the reverse engineering and brings the batteries to market.
The thing that I've been impressed with your company is whoever's doing your reverse engineering, they actually seem to go a step beyond, don't they? I mean, maybe you're not the first to the market with a lithium-ion poly battery, but when you do it better. And that's one of the things that, I mean, is that what you're striving for?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I was saying earlier, if we have any issues that come up, Mark is on the, he's emailing the factory, working with the factory really close to try to correct any issues and to definitely have the best aftermarket battery on the market.
The thing, a lot of people watch my videos and they know I'm kind of a GoPro guy, but I also use Wasabi batteries for my Canon HFS or for my HFG 10s. my HFS 200s. I think I have a Wasabi battery. I'm sure I have. I think I have 2 Wasabi batteries that I use for my Nikon D3200 and D5100. Can you give me some idea of the scope of what products you make batteries for?
We make them for all the Nikons. Most of the Nikon, for almost all the large makers. We also have some batteries, 1 or 2 batteries for the Nokia, the Sokia GPS system that surveyors use.
Okay.
And we have a battery for the Canon selfie printer. We have a battery for the Samsung S3 cell phone. We don't really try to compete with the cell phones because they're on. It seems like once Samsung puts a cell phone on the market, it's not on the market very long before it's updated. A new battery is needed, and also the market. I mean, there's so many other companies that are already so well established with making cell phone batteries that we like to stick with our specialty of camera batteries.
So, as a guy that works for a company that makes all these awesome batteries, what all products do you have Wasabi batteries in that you own?
Right now, I've actually only got 1 camera. I've got an X5N Sony, and I use our Wasabi power batteries. And in fact, I haven't even put the Sony battery in a long time. Oh, and I've also got one in my Samsung cell phone, in my 3, and I don't use the Samsung battery at all either.
Since I'm sort of more well known for GoPros than anything else, I am curious, how has the advent of the GoPro affected your market?
It's skyrocketed. It's definitely all of our Hero 3 or all of our GoPro batteries are in our top 10, and sales have really skyrocketed with the selling of the GoPro products. And I'm just curious, not that I think I matter much in this world, but have you found out that you've gotten much business or anything from people that might have seen my videos or people like me on YouTube? Oh, absolutely. In fact, not just that, Tony, but people have actually told me that not only have they seen your videos, but that they've asked you questions on YouTube, and that you're always gracious and you get back to people. I think that sometimes goes further than your reviews. It's just the fact that you share your knowledge with people and you're helping people out.
Well, man, thank you very much. That wasn't like me fishing for a compliment or anything, but I wondered is the fact that a lot of people are using your batteries and mentioning your name out there, is that really helping promote things? I just wonder what kind of impact that has on business. Do you have to go out and advertise, or are the users helping you with that advertising?
Users have really helped us with advertising. That and just Amazon reviews have been a big portion of getting our name out there. Now I buy all my batteries through Amazon. Is there, if someone wants to get Wasabi batteries, is that still the best route to go, or are there other ways they can purchase the Wasabi products? Also on BlueNook.com. BlueNook.com? Correct. And I think you've looked at our BlueNook.com site, haven't you?
It's been a long time ago. Yeah, I think I did go. I think I did because I think I found your website and put a link from one of my videos on there, but I haven't been there in a long time. I've just been buying through Amazon. Should I be going to Blue Nook and like saving? Is there anything to be saved there?
No, there's not. It's all a matter of convenience. If you want to buy directly from the company, you can go there. Or if you have an Amazon account set up and it's easier for you to do whatever's easiest for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, this has been kind of cool. Okay, so the last question I've got, and I hope I'm not putting you on the spot, but like, what's in the works? Is there anything else you know about? I'm just going to let you polish up your crystal ball here for a minute and tell me, is there anything really cool that we can expect from Blue Nook Yeah, the new battery you put out's smashing good. I mean, I love it, love it. Actually, right now I have it in the Hero 3 Plus that is recording my video as I speak, and this battery just lasts forever. So I'm curious. You know, that's the latest, greatest. But what's on the horizon? Any kind of little things you can tell us that wouldn't be giving away, you know, something to the competition?
Well, a couple things that a lot of people, aftermarket companies, will probably be working on. Sometime in October or March, I don't know. We keep hearing different release dates for the Hero 4 is coming out, so we'll be introducing something for that shortly after it comes out. And Panasonic, for some of their camcorders, probably the most common battery that we get questions on is the DBT series battery for the Panasonic camcorders. And the factory is still working on that. Would love to get that battery in soon because I probably get 3 to 4 calls a week on that particular battery. It's a DBT 190 and 380, so I'm hoping that we get that battery in soon.
Let me ask you this, because this is something I've never had anyone ask this, but eventually somebody's going to. Right now, I'm using Wasabi batteries I bought before the lithium-ion poly, and I've got the Li polys that you sent, and then I've got this new one. So far, every single one of those batteries still hold a charge just great. I've been using them for about 2. I think I actually have a couple batteries that I bought even before I knew you, Terry, that I bought for some Canon camcorders. Those may be 3.5 years old, still going strong. How long can you expect one of those batteries to last? Do you have any stats on that?
No, I don't, but we do offer a 3-year warranty on all of our batteries. So if anybody has any problems within 3 years, they can always call me and I'll take care of them. All we do is after, if it's after the first 30 days, we just charge a $6 shipping fee, and then we replace any defect that a customer may have.
Wow, that is great. I mean, you know, folks, I'm going to look at the camera for a second here. These guys have been awesome to work with. Yeah, I've kind of become sort of a long-distance buddy here with Terry. Very much thanks for him talking to me on the phone. But seriously, these guys have been nothing but wonderful to work with. So, you know, whether you get your battery cheaper or whatever, you know, sometimes it's nice to know you're dealing with good folks too. And so that's why I really like it. I like working with Terry. I love the products they send. They are superior products. They exceed my expectations. I mean, Terry, that's one of the things that I really, you were saying I might get 3.5 hours out of that battery you sent me, and instead I'm getting 5 hours out of it, or I'm getting 3 hours and 50 minutes of record, 20 minutes longer than what you told me. Okay, is that something you just do? Do you play it safe, or do you expect that you're going to exceed people's expectations?
Well, I think you did that with 30 frames, right?
I did 5 hours at 30 frames per second. I did 3 hours, I think 47 minutes at 60 frames per second, 1080p. And
we tested at 60. That's why I had given you that time.
Yeah. Well, it's great. I mean, it's awesome to have a battery that you don't, that's kind of the bane of the existence of people who are using GoPros is you're all the time looking down and see how much juice you got left. You're worried about it. Have I got enough extra batteries? Like I know now I could go on a long hike. Most of my hikes take 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. I know now I could take one of these batteries with me, maybe a second one in my pocket, and I could shoot all day long. And the only thing now I have to worry about taking with me is an extra SD card, and those are small and weigh like a wafer. So, thanks again, Terry. Tell everybody I said thanks for making really great products. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me. Hey, any question you got for me since I've been asking you questions?
Actually, I'm curious. With all the batteries that you've had, you've had no problems with any of the batteries that you bought from us?
No, not at all. And as you recall, I guess what got us started as a partnership was I was sort of comparing apples to oranges when I about 2.5 years ago when I put my first review out, and your battery came in third by just a narrow margin, and out of the three that I was doing, and then you got with me and said, "Hey Tony, you got to try this one," and you know, ever since I've gone to those lithium-ion polymer batteries that you sent me, that get about, gee whiz, they get an hour and 45 minutes. I mean, that's great for just a single in the camera battery. And you know, most of the time I am shooting at 1080p 30 or 1080p 48. Very seldom do I do 60 frames per second. I just wanted to wrap that up. I just wanted to say that since going to those lithium-ion polymer batteries, I've had no problems. Been continually delighted by the performance. Shot a ton of great video. You go to my website and watch it, the YouTube channel, and you'll see. Anytime I'm running a GoPro now, it's with a Wasabi battery, and also every time now that I'm shooting with my Canons, all my high-end Canons, I shoot with Wasabi power. So again, thanks. No problems at all, Terry. Great job, and I don't know, you know, what else good I can say about you guys.
Why don't you go ahead and put my direct dial in, like below the email or below the video or whatever you're going to post?
Okay. So,
and if people want to call me directly, they can.
So seriously, if you want to call Terry, you go ahead and give him the 877-268-1235 extension 304 number.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, folks. I don't know if you heard that or not, but Terry has said if you've got even any questions at all, he'll talk to you. So I hope they don't burn your phones up, Terry. But that's Terry Foldenhauer at Blue Nook in Laverne, California, close to San Dimas, where Bill and Ted are from. And the phone again is 877-268-1235 extension 304. So if you have any questions about the product, the construct, the guarantee, or anything like that, you can call Terry. He's an awesome guy. Terry,
I enjoy talking to people. I want to help people, so please call.
Hey, bless your heart, man. Tell everybody I said hi. Keep on doing the great thing there with the batteries. If you want me to test anything for you, you know I'm here. If you need a East Coast disciple, you know you got a man over here on the other side of the world.
All right, Tony, thanks for all your help, man. You've been wonderful.
Hey, thanks a lot, Terry. We'll see you.
All righty, bye-bye.